When the idea came about of doing a live show, sent out to cinemas anywhere, first of all I wondered, well, who's going to watch it? I mean, I didn't feel that I was the artist that could draw crowds big enough to make them want to come out on a wet night and watch me on a screen. But I was surprised. There was a great response to it. And as I think about it, I think, what a fantastic idea.
It will mean a challenging day because we're doing everything on the same day. We walk into an empty building and we leave an empty building, and in the however many hours in between, we would have produced a live cinema show and a live concert and probably a live DVD.
This is the first time I've done a live to cinema performance. Very excited. It'll be, I guess, like doing a live performance that's going out live to live TV, that kind of feeling. But very excited about doing that, yeah.
Any tour that I do brings about a certain kind of apprehension, how's it going to be? But I'm excited about this one because I actually have a theme for it. And because it's my 60th year, I thought that I would do the 6 decades, which breaks into 6 quarter-of-an-hour segments. And so I do 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the noughties. And it's great for me because I'm getting a chance to sing some of the biggest hits I've ever had. Whenever I'm doing a show, one of the first things that comes into my head, the music is the first thing, but certainly very quick on its heels, is what am I going to wear? How does one try to look different? I mean, you can't be different. There's a limit as to how many shapes I can pull my face into, or poses I can pull. And the one thing that you can surprise people with is your clothing, I suppose. And I know that we've been through a period where artists are very happy to go on a jeans and a t-shirt. And yeah, I wouldn't mind, but only for one song. Personally, I'd like to feel that when people watch you on stage, they can think, oh my goodness, I wonder where he got that pair of socks from. Or look at the shoes. From a distance, the world looks.
So this is Cliff's dressing room backstage in Killarney. And this is where we keep all the costumes. Well, in terms of costume changes, this is probably the busiest in recent years we've done. Usually we just have a change in the interval. But this year, because of the nature of the tour, going through the different eras, we wanted to just, not a full costume change, but just a nod to the era. For instance, for example, we'll start with the 50s. That will already be set on the stage. Cliff will put that on himself on stage. And then when we've done that segment, then we will change to the 60s. So we'll keep it simple, black fitted jacket to go with the era. So we'll go to the 70s, a little bit more glitz. We will also try and change shoes to go with this jacket. After the interval, we go to the 80s. So we're going to sit to white jeans, then we're going to have black and white t-shirt, open black jacket with a high top. So Cliff will keep these on all the way through the second half, so we don't have time to change. And then we'll go to the 90s. This was from a little shop in Miami, which was great for the 90s because it was all about white and the push-up sleeves, the white jeans, etc. So after the 90s, we're going to go to the noughties. And we're going to keep the same t-shirt on throughout, just change the jacket. And then at the end, the finale this is quite a famous crystal jacket. Cliff's quite known for this jacket. It looks fantastic under the lights. He's worn it in quite a few tours in the past. It's extremely heavy, so he probably will only wear it for a couple of numbers.
I like being able to say that it's different to how I am, because in the end, most of us who are performing artists, performing singers, we're actually not like that in life. I don't go around singing, talking to people like this. That's the devil woman look. So in a way, it's nice to have that as part of the act.
It's so funny. I find this set is very enjoyable to do because it covers all of that history of music.